I think it's time for some playoff basketball, BBD. And I don't think any of these games were great, but I do think the storylines are awesome. So in the basketball last night, the Magic beat the Bucks. Vooch, Nikola Vucevic. Gonna hear about him in a minute. Gonna hear about him right now, too. 35-14. Doesn't get talked a lot because centers are dying and he plays in Orlando. He's kind of a monster. Giannis, 31-17-7. It was one of those classic games. The Magic were up, and you're like, okay, the Bucks are going to turn it on. The Bucks are going to turn it on. I think they got within 4 or 5 in the fourth, and it was like, okay, 10 minutes left. Here we go.
I saw it was a decent gap, but certainly attainable with like 6 to go.
Magic.
And I didn't find out till I got home. They didn't do it.
Yeah, Magic. Exactly. That's what it was.
Magic.
Like, you stopped checking your phone. Like, you just assumed it was going to happen. It doesn't happen. Bucks lose game 1, 122-110. Expect them to bounce back, but definitely a shocker. Heat, Pacers, Heat win 113-101. Jimmy buckets. Love Jimmy Butler. 28 points. TJ Warren gets 22-8. Good for him. I think this is his first playoff series. I might have dreamed that. Miami with the big fourth quarter, 32-21. I like the Heat big in that series. Oladipo only played 9 minutes. He's not right for Indiana. That's starting to feel like one of those, like, do you even run him out there? Because if you're going to only play Oladipo 9 minutes.
I think now he's got an eye thing.
Okay.
So something about I think he got poked.
Pacers, politely call it. The Rockets roll up on the Thunder, 123-108. A couple of janky takes came through last night. I mean, Harden and the Rockets are going to shoot threes and get buckets. Like, James Harden gets 37 and 11 rebounds, not 11 assists. Something I liked from this box score, BBD, I think there was 6 Rockets that had 3 or more assists.
Like that.
So they just pass to an open shooter. And all of their guys can shoot. That's just what they do. So that's what I was saying with the Westbrook loss. I don't think it affects them that much.
Not in the first round.
And I don't, and maybe that's the better point. And maybe in the first round, we'll see.
I guess OKC's technically a very close matchup.
Yeah, I mean, Chris Paul just misses the triple-double. It's one game. Danilo had a pretty good game, so that is what it is. And then Blazers. Jakey takes, people. That's why you're coming here. That's why you're hitting the like button. That's why you're leaving a comment. Whoa. Sorry, guys. Blazers 100, Lakers 93. Dame time. Dick dropping tour, big time BBD. Good note. 34-5-5. LeBron 23-17-16. Jeez. Melo 11-10. I'll take that. I'll take that all day. AD 28-11. Kuzma 14-8. That's kind of what you expect for him. KCP, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, who I've been on a pretty big, he's not good tour for his career in the NBA. And Danny Green, who has been solid and good, 4 for 21, 2 of 13 for 3. Yep, that's the difference in this game. If they're 8 for 21, Lakers probably win this one pretty easily.
If they shoot between what they did shoot and what they normally shoot. Not asking for them to do what they normally do. Just between there.
Yeah. I mean, they each hit
pretty easy.
If you start doing the turkey math in your head, if they each hit one more 3, I mean, it's basically an even game. Whatever. Blazers get the win. And this is all I was saying. I wanted to see this matchup. Dame time gets going. Teams are playing that ridiculous defense against Dame where they just double him at midcourt. So the Blazers can get an open 3 whenever they want. Like, I don't think you can just do that.
It's not working.
I don't know.
It's not working on Dame.
He's still getting his bucket. So that's what happened in the NBA. BBD, and anything of note that I did not mention there?
Lillard's so good. People, obviously this is one of the tighter 1-8 matchups you would expect because the Blazers were so hot and they do have Damian Lillard, who's like, basketball best player can carry you. But I mean, LeBron's teams like lose game 1s pretty often.
Yeah.
Not in the first round as much, but I wouldn't be panicking if I'm like the Lakers.
There's no panic. Next game
win the next one.
Next game just becomes a little more serious. Like if you're Danny Green or KCP or J.R. Smith or Deion Waiters. Like, whoever else is out there with them, you better get a dub, because otherwise things will get loud in that bubble, and things echo in the bubble, BBD. You know that. It's like yelling into a canyon. Hockey comment in the chat. I'm sorry, guys. Like, is something of note from hockey? Like, did anything hit your timeline from hockey yesterday?
Saw some pictures from press conferences, I think, but I don't know what happened in the game or why that would have been interesting.
Looks like Vegas won a close one. Dallas did. The Caps did. I'm sorry, guys.
I apologize. It's
The
just not on
finals.
my radar.
We'll do the conference finals. We'll get into it a little bit. That's all I got for now.